Did you know that there is more than one way to read in a foreign language? Be prepared to improve your vocabulary, grammar, reading speed, spelling, and even your listening skills with these 5 different types of reading. Hey, my fellow English learner! You're watching Fluent English with Lady Giraffe. I'm Olga, and today we're talking about reading in English, which is probably hands down my favorite topic ever. I've been reading in English and 2 other languages for more than 10 years now, and I want to share my experience with you. The first type of reading is extensive reading or reading for fun. Reading extensively means that you understand something you're reading almost completely and you read it relatively fast. You're not turning to the dictionary all the time to look up new words. You're trying to guess them from context. Around 98% of the words should be known to you. This means that only 3 or 4 words per page should be unknown. This way of reading has so many advantages. It's fun, which is so important. If it's not fun, you're reading the wrong book. You learn new vocabulary incidentally without studying it by coming across the same words over and over again. You internalize grammar by consuming a lot of correct English sentences and develop this intuitive understanding of how English grammar should work. You learn the correct spelling of words. You also learn to read faster because you're so into the plot that you desperately want to know what happens next. And by reading faster, I mean reading whole phrases and sentences at once, and not word by word, as many beginner readers do. Intensive reading, on the other hand, is when you take a piece of text, not a whole book, and analyze it very carefully. Usually you have a specific goal in mind. For example, maybe you want to learn all phrasal verbs from this particular passage, or understand a certain grammar feature, like a tense or articles. However, please don't do it with a whole book. This is a common mistake among English learners who want to read for fun, but end up choosing a book that is too complicated for them. In this situation, they kind of have to focus on the vocabulary and grammar instead of just enjoying the plot and the characters. When you're reading intensively, you can boost your vocabulary and grammar so much by paying attention to all the nuances you miss while reading for fun. Unfortunately, this type of reading can be time-consuming and, more importantly, simply boring. That's why I often do something I call 50-50 reading. It's 50% of intensive reading and 50% of extensive reading. I take a relatively simple but still challenging book I think I can enjoy. First, I read a page, a few pages, or a chapter fast without a dictionary, trying to understand the gist, the general idea. Then I read the same passage the second time, underlining words and phrases I want to look up in the dictionary later. After that, I translate the words one by one and write the translation down in the book. With this new knowledge and understanding, I read the same paragraph or chapter one more time. This method of reading works brilliantly when your vocabulary knowledge is a bit low. I'm reading very fun children's books in Greek in this way, and I'm glad I can enjoy them even though my vocabulary in Greek is so poor. And yes, I write in my books a lot. It takes a lot of time though. You have been warned. There is one type of reading that doesn't take a lot of time, and it's reading on an e-reader or phone. I have an old Kindle Paperwhite, and I've read hundreds of ebooks over the years. You can get the book easily in seconds, and you can have many books with you wherever you go, but the main advantage of it is probably its built-in dictionary. When you need to look up a word, you simply click on it and read the meaning, then continue reading. Anyway, another type of reading I want to mention is reading and listening at the same time. If you want to have all the advantages of extensive reading and improve your listening skills at the same time, this is the method for you. For me, it works exceptionally well for the languages I'm not fluent in. I enjoy reading and listening to books, but also podcasts. But let's go back to reading. If you want to read in English easily, you need to learn the skill of guessing the meaning of new words from context. I show how in this video, and here I share my best tips to start reading in English. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time with more awesome language content!